What are some tricks in bed that everyone should know? If your sheets keep popping off the corners of your mattress, you need deep or deep pocket sheets. Change your bed sheets. Having a clean bed sheet really changes the ambience and put your thermostat down a few degrees. If you have a fan on low, even if it's not pointed at you, it can create the kind of noise that prevents you from hearing every little house click and thing happening outside. When it comes to pillows, quality is more important than quantity. Also, don't sleep in your day wear. Tuck the most inaccessible corner first when changing the sheets. Be careful if you make the jump to a king size bed. There's no going back. Everything else sucks. Sleep with your own blankets. I seriously don't know how couples share a blanket. I like to roll up like a little burrito. NSFW equals nighttime suggestions for wakefulness. Putting one arm under the pillow makes it more comfortable. Nothing you ever do in bed will feel as good as taking a bath, and sliding into a fresh set of sheets keeps depression at bay. Make sure to place torches all around your bed so monsters don't spawn and you can jump into bed right away. Many people will say that a good mattress can change your life, but they often neglect to mention that a good pillow can have a similar effect. Stick one foot outside the duvet, keeps you remarkably cooler, and shows you laugh in the face of monsters. I recommend putting your phone down at least half an hour before bed to ensure a good night's sleep. Switching the direction you lay in the bed makes it feel like a new bed. Velociraptors can only reach the bottom bunk. If you are sleeping with your so and they have most of the bed, don't be afraid to just sleep on the floor. Buy a comforter one size bigger than your bed. For example, if you have a queen size bed, get a king size comforter. Edit, since a lot of you are asking, and the answer got buried, if you have a king, then the next size up is Wyoming king followed by Alaska king. After that, go make your own damn blanket. Since this was tagged NSFW, don't work from your bed if you're working from home. Separating your workspace from relaxation space will help you be more productive when you're working and disengage from work when you're done. You tend to sleep better when the room is a bit colder than normal. Put your thermostat down a few degrees. Not only will you sleep better, but you'll save on heating bills in the wintertime if you live in a colder climate. Never, and I mean never, eat an everything bagel in bed. The results are devastating. Blankie. If you make your twin beds into bunk beds, there is so much room for activities. Have at least 3 layers over you when it's cold. Just like clothing, layering your bedding makes it easier to get and stay warm, and you can easily remove single layers if you get too warm. Don't eat crackers in bed. If you fall backwards onto the bed and lift your legs, you can turn the momentum into a little backwards roll, which looks pretty cool. Don't be afraid to sleep separately from your lover. It's not an indication of a poor relationship if your sleep patterns don't work together, and frankly, poor sleep grumpiness can lead to a poor relationship. If you have large thighs and sleep on your side, get a pillow for your knees. It will support them better and, for the guys, prevent crushing your bits. Progressive muscle relaxation. Start relaxing your feet, then your calves and thighs. Move upwards and relax your back muscles, your arms and shoulders. Take some deep breaths. Relax your neck muscles and jawline. You will fall asleep in peace. If you can't sleep, count sheep. Don't count endangered animals. You will run out. If you get rid of the bed frame and set it on the floor, it prevents the monsters from hiding under it for extra bedroom safety. Laying on your left promotes digestion as gravity moves food through and cuts down on heartburn. If your mattress is old and starting to feel uncomfortable, instead of replacing it, buy a $100 mattress topper. It can make your mattress feel new again and give you a few more years of use before you need to replace it. Negotiate the level of white noise in your bedroom before committing to sleeping together. I made a bad bargain and 17 years later I'm still paying for this mistake. Eater, we've talked about it, and this is a hill he is willing to die on and I'm not. I love sleeping in the same room more than I hate the fan. Even though I do hate the fan. Compromising on the issues that are more important to your partner is what gets you to 17 years, I guess. The even more ridiculous part is that the dogs that sleep in our room are now trained to like it. So sometimes when he is gone and I try to sleep in silence, the dogs will lay in front of the fan and growl and bark until I turn it on because they like the noise and the wind in their hair. And I'm a pushover and turn it on for them because I love my puppies even more than I love silence. Turn the pillow upside down when it's hot. Make sure to cover your whole body with the blanket for extra defense against the darkness. Match your sheet color to the color of your dog. After having a white husky and dark blue bed set, it's disturbing to see how much hair there is. If you're covered head to toe with your blanket, the bad guys in the dark cannot legally attack you. Edit. Oh well, damn, I have an internet award now. Thanks for that and all the cake day wishes. 3. Give your so some extra room by curling up and sleeping on the bench at the end of the bed. It's actually a lot bigger than it seems. Building a pillow fort around you surprisingly makes you feel a lot more comfortable while sleeping. One trick I'm quite fond of is short sheeting. You pull the sheet all the way up to the head of the bed and then you fold the bottom up to sit where the top usually is just in front of the pillows. When someone tries to get into bed they won't be able to stretch their legs out, and it is hilarious. Shoes off. If you get a running start before you flip the light switch off, you decrease the chance of monsters under the bed being able to snatch at your feet before you make it to the safety of the bed. Edit. No, I will not bow to the AI overlords and get smart bulbs. Get an electric blanket and tuck it under your fitted sheet. Use the controls to preheat your bed on cold nights. Before you get into bed, whip the aft surface for crumbs and detritus. Pull the comforter bottom sheet taut and tuck deeply in each corner for stability. Fluff pillows. Ensure the duvet inner is pulled to each corner and sits nicely in the cover. Correctly align the duvet to 90 degrees and ensure it's aligned evenly across both sides. Give a quick shake of the duvet to freshen the air underneath. Always tuck the bottom of your duvet under your feet. There's room for this as your duvet is one size larger than your bed. Ensure all LED lights of any kind are covered over with black tape. Jam newspaper into any door that might wiggle in the wind. Ensure curtains blinds are all the way down and wedged into the window indentation so there's no gap for light around the sides. Ensure you have wax or silicone earplugs. Lie awake for 2 hours thinking vaguely about computer games or what you'd do if you won $1 billion. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding.